Hey, my name is Jay Martin. Thanks for watching. This is another Shogun game. Been playing some more of this. And this is a 2v2 game. It's myself and Ruse. We're both in Huntsman, and we're playing against two people. I'm not really sure if these people knew each other or whatever, but actually I don't know who either of these people are. But they have a lot of coordination, obviously, so they had something going on together. And what else is going on? Anyway, that's about it. Waiting for the game reload. It's kind of lame, like because you missed the deployment phase and the replays. The replays don't show you deploying. You kind of have to start the replay at this particular part of the game to kind of get the formalities out. Although it is nice because you get to see everybody's name right up there, and it prevents me from having to type it out. So that's kind of a plus. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. And I've kind of decided that I don't think I'm going to put up any replays featuring your favorite personalities from Napoleon. Because I don't think it's really fair, because everybody's still kind of a noob at this game, and I would hate to post a replay of somebody like who I respect or like losing a game. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Man, that's a damn fine-looking pink army. Look at that pink army. It's fantastic. That's Ruse over there. He's got that brownish color? Not really sure. Anyway, that's what we got going on. And so we're going to start moving our armies up. And our opponents, you can see, are bunched up together. And when this game started, I started moving my people, and then I zoomed over to look at what they had. And it was kind of obvious they weren't moving, but I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the shit is this thing? And I think, like, in the back of my head, I knew there was artillery in this game, but somehow my brain didn't really appreciate that fact because I'd never seen one before. But this is some kind of artillery. It's a mangonel. Whatever that is. It looks kind of like a catapult of some sort. And so these guys are fucking camping. They are fucking dirty bastard campers. So we will have to fight against dirty bastard campers in Shogun. And they are obviously not planning on fucking moving. They've got a lot of archers. They've got some artillery. And they've... do they have any cav at all? I don't think they have any cav at all. I think this guy has like 4 spears and 3 swords, something like that, and it's probably something similar for the other guy, but they're going to sit there with their artillery and fuck us up. And this is a little awkward because I had no idea like what the range of the artillery was or anything, or like how good it was or whatever. So I really didn't know what to do with myself in this particular situation. The other, and here comes, watch this. Here comes the fire shot. Boom! Damn! That guy got fucked up. So, look at that shit. That's better than a howitzer hit, man. That's pretty fucking good. So obviously this artillery has a fairly badass range, and you can see me pulling back, trying to figure it out. What we're waiting on is we're gonna try to capture. Maybe that's the extent of their range. I don't really know, or maybe that guy was just targeting the ground. But we're going to try to capture the buildings in the middle to get their bonuses before we get in there and attack them is kind of what we're doing. And in the meantime, I'm running cav around the side. I was kind of curious if the artillery, what its like angle of attack was. I kind of figured maximum it could fire like at the 180 degrees here. Like those things don't look like they can rotate around all that easily or at all, honestly. So I was bringing cav around to his rear just to kind of give him something to think about, and I was kind of curious just what the artillery was capable of. So, well, I guess the real issue here is I don't know if camping is going to be good like as a tactic. You know what I mean? Like, camping's pretty strong in Napoleon, but I kind of think that camping won't be as powerful in this game. For a few reasons. The first is the ranged units or the attack of the ranged units are obviously not as powerful as the attack of like a musketeer unit. So the value of distance is not really that good. And the second thing is that it seems like units move a lot faster, so you're able to close the gap between yourself and the camper a bit faster than you are in Napoleon, for instance. So those two factors make me think that camping isn't as strong. However, I will say that the armies that kind of bring a lot of Yari to neutralize your cav can obviously hurt you if you have a lot of cav in your army. I'm obviously at this point just running my cav around trying to keep this guy busy and see if he can open up a crack in his excuse me, in his box there for me to attack. What I did kind of notice is he starts running his bow units around to try to shoot at my cav, and these bows I don't think do a single casualty to my cav, and see they're shooting at him a fair bit, and so maybe bows have a real time with accuracy hitting cav units that are moving. Is maybe what happened. Like, check it out. Like, that dude just shot a ton of arrows at a cav unit that I've run around. Oh, did he do one casualty? Okay, he did a couple. He did a couple, 14 or 4, but that's about 5 or 6 volleys of arrows, and they've only done 4 casualties. So, and I don't think these units take any casualties at all. So that is kind of interesting to note. If your cav are moving, I kind of think that they're not going to do a whole lot of casualties from arrows. So that might be like a little thing you can do to a camper to make them waste their ammo or something. I'm not really sure. But back to the story. Ruse is coming down off the hill. That guy's still targeting me. One of the advantages that campers have, however, is that because the generals are really important in this game, I kind of felt it necessary to keep my general out of range. But you really want your general close to your army, right? So I'm not really sure how to do that. Maybe if you keep your general moving, the artillery won't be able to hit him. The same thing with the cav and the arrows. So maybe the artillery aren't very good at hitting a moving target. That's an idea. But that is kind of awkward. If you're the attacker, you have to find a way to get your general in close, but at the same time not get killed, which might be a bit awkward. So my guys are coming in for the assault right here, and he's got some infantry. I think this player is going to shift some of his infantry over there to meet my initial assault. And what I'm trying to do is just keep this guy really busy, and he's about to get pretty busy. And here come my infantry. Ruse has got some of his guys coming down. This guy, for some reason, like, I can't explain this, but charges his general into my cav, which I don't know if this cost them the game, but it certainly didn't help. Yeah, like, why did he do that? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to use his general to keep those guys busy. I retardedly charge all my cav into these spear units, which was not a good idea. But as soon as this guy's general dies, that the rest of his army starts to insta-route, which is nice if you're me, but kind of a bad play if you're him. So this probably isn't... This guy obviously just threw his general away for no reason, so this is probably not the greatest litmus test of how strong camping is. But do notice that with the dead general, my cav is able to kill some spears. That's kind of novel. And here comes my assault in there. And Ruse is coming down off the hill. And from this point, it's pretty easy to wrap these guys up. So all we did, you know, the camper fight is literally I just forward assaulted him, which is exactly what you can't do in Napoleon, which I thought was kind of interesting, but it works pretty well right here. And that was the game. And so at the end of the game, Ruse and I, you know, both type GG in a little chat box, and then this person here tells us to go fuck ourselves, which I didn't think was very polite. So, you know, you still get those poor sport campers who can't play the game at all, so they just sit there, and then they get kind of pissed off when they lose, because I can't explain it. So, anyway, campers fucking suck. Move your units around. It's not that complicated. Okay. But, again, the jury's out. If camping's going to be strong or whatever, I don't fucking know. If you have some experience with this, maybe leave a comment or whatever. I don't fucking know how it goes. But anyway, that was the game against some campers on Shogun. So anyway, my name is Jay Martin. GG Roos. Thanks for playing with me, dude. And GG to the camper guys. And yeah, check out more information. Upload or replay to twreplays.com. Bye.